We all know that service-based businesses is much harder to scale than product-based business. E-commerce product-based businesses like Secretlab, Bonito and Razer scale out to 9 figures in less than 10 years. They scaled up very fast. It's very rare for service-based businesses to scale up that fast. When I say service-based businesses, I'm referring to professional services like our digital marketing agency business or interior design business or law firm or even beauty salons and tuition centers. In this video, I'll share the real obstacle why service-based businesses cannot scale, and I'll share the secrets of service businesses that manage to scale using strategies that I've learned from my most successful clients' businesses. So back to the question. Most people think that it's hard to scale a service-based business because it's manpower intensive. You need to hire a lot of people and it's hard to find so many talents or train people to the required skill level. Here's the thing. I found that this is not the main reason why a service-based business cannot scale. This is just an excuse. The main reason that a service-based business cannot scale as fast as e-commerce business is because we don't know our numbers. We just don't know our numbers. When I work with e-commerce clients, they tend to want to scale the campaign to 10k, 30k or 50k a month fast. They want to spend as much money as possible. On the other hand, service-based businesses want to spend as little budget as possible. They typically stay within 3k per month budget only, and they stay there for a long time. We are talking about years of maintaining the same budget. E-commerce clients want to increase their ad budget fast every month, not because they are more ambitious or have more money than service-based businesses. Do you know why they want to increase budget fast? It's because 10k ad budget translates to 30k or 50k revenue almost immediately. I mean, we have all bought things online before, right? We know how it works. You click on the Facebook ad, you go to the store and you make an impulse purchase, ka-ching, that turns into revenue for the e-commerce store. Their sales cycle is very short. If you put 10k into a machine and it spit out 30k on the other side, how much money would you put into the machine? Unlimited, right? That's why Secretlab can grow so fast. When they make money, they use the money to ramp up their budget. It's a self-sustaining cycle that allows the business to keep growing. I mean, the savvy business owners will use money to make more money rather than squander it away. By now, you can probably guess why service businesses cannot scale fast. Let's say we spend 3k ad budget, we have to wait probably for 3 months for the revenue to come back. It takes too long for the money to come back. E-commerce businesses look at their advertising campaign as a profit center, whereas service-based businesses look at their ad campaign as a cost center. When e-commerce businesses spend 10k ad budget, they buy sales. When service-based businesses spend 10k ads budget, they are buying leads. There are 3 more steps before leads turn into sales. First of all, it has to turn into appointment. Secondly, the appointment has to turn into show-ups. Then thirdly, the show-ups have to translate into closed deals. By the third stage, nobody knows how many of the leads turn into closed deals because of poor tracking. That's why from a service business owner perspective, they are spending money to buy leads, not to buy sales as compared to e-commerce businesses. As such, many service-based businesses do not ramp up their ad budget to scale their businesses and leave a lot of money on the table. For e-commerce entrepreneurs that spend 50k per month on ads, they are not rich by any means. 50k is a lot of money to them, but they know that they will get back more than 50k in revenue. For service-based businesses, ad budget is an expense. 50k ad budget is just too much money. The point of this video is not to tell you to go into e-commerce. E-commerce have its own difficulties. But I'm saying that service-based businesses can learn from e-commerce businesses and scale up their business by scaling their digital marketing campaigns. Now, do I have service-based businesses clients that are spending 50k per month on digital marketing ads? Yes, a handful of them. There's one thing in common about service-based businesses that manage to scale. They know all their numbers at the back of their mind. You ask what is their appointment show-out rate for the last 3 months, they can tell me right away. What is the sales closing rate for the last 6 months? They have the answer at their fingertips. In a nutshell, yes, it's possible to scale service-based businesses to 8 figures or 9 figures, but you have to be good with numbers. So let's look at an example. When you spend 10k on ads, let's say you get 100 leads. Out of 100 leads, you have 90 appointments. Out of 90 appointments, you have 70 people who showed up. Out of 70 sales meetings, you have 10 closed deals. Assuming your package is $2,000, 10 closed deals translates to $20,000. That means you spend 10k to make 20k. Now let's work backwards. You know your closing rate is about 15%. You take $2,000 times 15%, Therefore, a sales meeting is worth $300 to you. We go down further, an appointment is worth $250 to you. A lead is worth $200 to you. If you spend $10K and get 100 leads, you are getting $20K worth of value. In other words, if you use lead cost as a leading indicator, you can scale the campaign as long as your cost per lead is $200 and below. You see the magic here? You don't have to wait for revenue to come in before you scale your campaign. It doesn't matter how long is your sales cycle. As long as you use a leading indicator to make your judgment, you can scale your campaign. In a nutshell, you quantify your cost per lead based on historical records and trust in the numbers. By doing this, we manage to scale our service-based business as well. The difficulty with service-based businesses is coming up with the numbers. For e-commerce businesses, all the numbers are easily available because their entire sales process is online. Most e-commerce platforms integrate directly with Facebook ads and can display all the numbers. In terms of the conversion rate and the cost per conversion, it's easy to scale. However, for service-based businesses, the sales process is offline and there is no digital footprint for tracking. You pretty much rely on your salespeople to fill in the CRM. However, salespeople do not like filling in CRM and doing admin work. That's why service-based businesses have difficulty tracking. You don't know how many of your leads are turning into appointments and how many appointments are turning into sales. Therefore, it's the same problem over and over again. Businesses are buying leads that becomes a cost center, not a profit center. It is an expense. It is possible to have proper tracking by setting the right expectations. In our case, we are transparent with our sales manager about the cost per lead. In exchange for getting free leads from the company, salespeople should provide accountability for the leads. We are all in the same boat. If company keeps losing money on the leads, we will have to cut off all the leads. Eventually, it is a lose-lose situation. By communicating the big picture with the sales team, we find that they can generally empathize with the situation and are willing to do tracking of the leads and updating the CRM for accountability. Of course, our CRM is also integrated with the Facebook ads campaign so that we can track the cost per acquisition and closing rate and so on. In other words, as long as we run our service business like an e-commerce system and have all the numbers, it is possible to scale a service-based business. Thanks for watching this video. Do like, subscribe and press the bell notification button so that when new videos are released, you will be notified. I'll catch you soon.